look so angry. Like so.
You're not in a good mood this morning.
I'm not in a very good mood this morning. Plus, I look very like Casper ghosty. Don't I look kind of ghosty?
Well, it's like there's a mist
there's a
around
purple haze in the sky. Yeah, like what is it?
It's like you're like talking through a mist.
It's the mist of Avalon. Look,
it's kind of magical and misty.
We're just gonna go with that. And you're all clear and chestnutty this morning. Very
dark
chestnutty.
hair this morning.
I like it. Looks
Oh
nice.
yeah, maybe somebody said like, can you take like your sleeve and just sort of wipe down your little camera dude? I bet that'll help. I bet that's totally what the mist is. Yes. Oh my God, that totally took care of it. You're clear as day now. Thank you, whoever had that suggestion.
Thank you. Oh my God, I'm no longer misty. God,
That was amazing.
I think I looked better with the mist though.
No, I mean now you're like clear and crisp and like vivid and good. It's good.
Yeah, I don't have any. There's no lighting on me this morning other than the nasty light in my basement. So I'm sorry. My light quit working. There is no ring light, so you guys are gonna see the bags under my eyes. Sorry. Sorry, everybody.
Before I forget, because people were asking in voicemails even, I got voicemails from people saying, I really want to send you a super sticker and I don't know how. And I thought that was so sweet.
Oh my God.
And honestly, I don't know how either. I just know it's a YouTube thing. Like if you're watching us live on YouTube, there's a thing you can do during the live stream. I don't know what you press or how you actually do it, but it's through YouTube. That much I know. So
yeah, I have no idea either because I've never watched anybody to do that or seen it or anything. I have no idea. Yeah.
I don't know. Hopefully people that know how to do it will comment and let other people know how to do it. We got to talk about My Pillow really quickly.
Yes.
Because my husband and I went to brunch yesterday with some really good friends of ours. And
did you wear your moccasins?
I did not. I did not wear my moccasins.
You
should have worn them
out.
today.
You should have worn them out.
I should have. You're absolutely right.
Because you guys, because I have to say, I'm sorry, I know I'm interrupting you, but I have to say, the bottoms of them are so sturdy.
They're soles.
They're literal shoes, you guys. They are legit moccasins. They're like the kind that you wear outside. In public. So just know that before you order it. They are legit shoes.
They are heavy duty shoes. In fact, my father-in-law just got a pair for himself and his wife, which is awesome. And so my friends, though, they were asking, they were like, we hear you talking about the towels, but like, how great can they really be?
People ask me this all the time.
And I'm like, I'm telling you, I would not get this excited about towels if they weren't as great as what I'm saying.
Right.
I don't know how to say it any harder.
A friend of mine from Atlanta wrote me the other day, and she was like, are you for real when you say that? I'm like,
yes!
We're not going to lie. We don't lie. We've actually had sponsors and endorsements of people before where we didn't like the stuff, and we were like, we're not going to endorse this anymore.
We can't do that anymore.
Because we can't, you guys, we're like incapable of lying. So just know that we can't do that. If we're either going to say the things about people or we're just not going to endorse them. That's just how we roll. That's why we're not rich. You know that, right? That's why I have an actual day job that I work 14 hours a day at. You know that, right? Because we're incapable of lying.
Kim Cooper is trying to help and just sent a $10 super sticker. Thank you very much,
Kim. Thank you.
So anyway, listen, you guys, get the towels. No joke. No cap, as the kids say. No cap. It's for real. They are that amazing. I promise you want them. And it's still buy one, get one on sets of sheets and towels right now if you use code CHICKS. Thank you, Rachel Olivia. I see you. She says hit the $sign in the comment box. That's how you do it. You hit the $sign in the comment box. Okay, and Liz Runkle just did that too. Thank you, Liz.
Thank you,
So
Liz.
that's how you do it. Thank you so much for telling us how, because we had no clue.
No clue. Absolutely zero clue.
Call My Pillow at 800-875-0513, 800-875-0513, or just go to mypillow.com and get yourself some goods, because all of it's good. All of it.
I just had I heard a bell. I don't know if okay, never mind.
Really?
Maybe it was. Yeah, I don't know if it was from us or what the deal is.
No, maybe it was another, like a super sticker bell, because we just got one from Laura McNaughton and from Mr. Tens and 20s.
And Manuel Castillo. Manuel Castillo.
Oh my gosh. There's too much, you guys. We're never going to get to talk about anything.
I know, my God. God, I cannot deal. We have to talk about Satan shoes today.
We got to talk about Satan shoes and also Fauci. Oh my God. Did you guys hear him yesterday?
Yeah.
Yesterday he was on some CNN special and he's trying to take credit for the vaccines. And I'm going to read you what he said exactly because you're not even going to believe it. So he was asked by Sanjay Gupta, whatever that doctor on CNN is. He was asked, like, when did you, like, really know how bad it was? And Fauci answered this. I'm quoting him directly. Quote, when I saw what happened in New York City, almost an overrunning of our healthcare systems, that's when it became very clear that the decision we made on January 10th to go all out and develop a vaccine may have been the best decision that I have ever made with regard to intervention as the director of the Institute.
Yeah, it was because so it's all him. So he takes full credit for the vaccine. What a piece of crap this guy is.
I cannot believe that he's doing that. Thank you, Melanie.
Like,
what the hell?
There's absolutely nothing said about Trump. Nothing. No credit at all given to him. Can you believe this?
I cannot. I'm just enraged by it. I couldn't believe that when I saw that. It was like the top headline of this morning, and I was like, what in the world?
And of course he said it on CNN where he's going to get no pushback at all.
Exactly.
Like none. It's like these people are all pieces of crap. All of them. All of them are disgraceful.
Stand that guy.
All of them. I mean, it's like, because that's the thing. All of them. It's kind of like what we saw last week with the press. They just like fawn all over Biden, and they're all in bed. They're all in bed with him smoking cigarettes. And then this Fauci garbage, where he's like, I'm going to go ahead and take. You know, there are smart people out here. There are a lot of smart people in the United States that are watching this, going, "You're a piece of crap."
Yeah, and we're on to you.
We're on to you. We know exactly what you're doing, and you are lying. Mm-hmm. And we know that. And, 2022 is right coming around the corner, and 2024 is right coming around the corner. Just wait for it.
Right? And if Biden screws up the border situation any harder, I mean, he's going to... Trump is talking about going down there. Like, and Trump's a private citizen now, and he's like, I gotta go see what's going on. I mean, like,
listen, they won't let Ted Cruz in. It's gonna be interesting to see if they let Trump in.
Yeah, did you see that girl that was trying to prevent him from getting the pictures? She looked just like AOC, and she was like, unreal. Please respect their dignity and their human rights. Please don't take pictures. Respect their dignity. And he's like, why don't you guys respect their dignity by not keeping them in these freaking cages?
Right.
My gosh.
It's so crazy, the night and day between the two administrations, and the way that the press is handling it, and the silence of the left, the absolute. Where are all the freaking celebrities now? Where's Alyssa Milano? She's absolutely silent.
And I feel she has guest rooms that she could house some of these folks in.
A shitload of them. Where are they? Where are all the celebrities that were completely outraged about this just a couple months ago, right? I mean, 12 months ago, they're all like, oh my God, it's like the worst thing. And now they are silent. Where are they?
Yeah, it's amazing. It's amazing how they're not mad anymore.
It's so bizarre. Like, they're just quiet on Twitter. It's like radio silence on Twitter from these yahoos.
Oh my gosh.
I cannot stand these people.
Oh, and you want to hear somebody else who I know you can't stand. Kamala is very, very upset right now with the fact that she's still living out of suitcases in the fancy Blair house instead of the VP mansion where they're getting all these renovations. She's so frustrated.
Oh my God.
She's only living in one mansion and not the other one.
Oh my God, I'm so frustrated by that, you guys. It's so frustrating having to live out of Louis Vuitton suitcases.
Right?
So
Thank you, Izzy. I know. She's such a hag. So she's in the Blair House, which is the official presidential guest house known for its luxuriousness. This is what she's complaining about.
We're paying for that. Yeah.
Yeah, we're paying for that.
Right.
And she's just really, really frustrated with how long these renovations are taking.
Right. And normally, like if this were, let's say, imagine if this were Karen Pence, right? If she were bitching and moaning about this. If I were a press person, I'm just imagining if I were a liberal press person and I heard Karen Pence bitch and moan about this, right? What I would say was, you're complaining about your accommodations, your taxpayer-funded accommodations. Let's ask those migrants over there, how they feel about their accommodations. You know,
Yes.
If I were a liberal press person, that's what I would do. I'd twist it and make a story about that. But weird, it's so weird, so very weird how we're not hearing any stories coming from the left about her bitching about her lavish accommodations, taxpayer funded at all. You know, it's so strange how you don't hear anything about that. Very strange.
Well, and she's complaining about living out of suitcases. There's this thing that she could do where she unpacks.
Yeah.
Just unpack your damn suitcase.
Well, she can't do that herself. Don't be ridiculous.
That's true.
You know?
God forbid. Before we get to Satan shoes, can we just mention the fact that New York now, like if you live in New York and you leave New York and you go to wherever, Ohio, and then you come back to New York, you got to show a vaccine passport now? You have to show a vaccine passport to get back into your own freaking state.
A passport.
The Biden administration is trying to make these passports for all of us, which is insane. Like they're essentially they're going to start forcing this vaccine on people.
Yeah, because I don't want to get it.
I don't really want to get it either. At least not until next year.
No,
I mean,
I don't
maybe I'll get it next year.
Yeah, my husband's gotten it. I mean,
really? Did he already get it?
Yeah, he's gotten it.
Did he do the two things or the one thing?
The two.
He did the two. Mm-hmm. Did he get sick at all?
No. It hurt a little bit. But I mean, he doesn't really, and he's not like no offense against men out there, but you know how like men get the sniffles and it's like, I got the sniffles.
I'm dying.
You know? Yeah. He's not like that. And so, but I'm not really heard him complain or anything. He's just kind of like, whatever. But he got the vaccine and it's like, whatever. But he and I sort of differ on that, where I'm kind of like, I don't think I want to get it. You know, I just don't. I don't really want to. So,
well, I mean, you've got like a 99 point something chance of being just fine when you get COVID anyway. So like, why do it? Unless you're in a like super high risk group, which you're not.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
I just don't want to. And I think that you should be able to, like, you know, we're married and I have a different viewpoint than he does, but he wanted to get it and I don't want to get it. And I think that like, you know, and I love him and like we have different viewpoints on it. So I think that that just shows you, I'm trying to give an example of, I think it shows you that people can have differing opinions on things and you should be able to make a choice about something like that. Like it's kind of like the flu vaccine. Like I get the flu vaccine every year, but the flu vaccine's been around a really long time. And so I know about the flu vaccine. And so, but this one it's not been around a really long time. So I just don't feel very comfortable putting it in I just don't yet. Maybe in like a year I'll feel comfortable with it, or 2 years.
Well, especially the 2-dose ones, which work in an entirely different way than traditional vaccines. It's just a new thing. And so it's a new technology and it's a little weird. And so, I get wanting to wait.
I just don't want it. Right. And Dawn's saying, my body, my choice. You're damn right.
And that's the thing is like, how do they even reconcile making people show proof of a vaccine, but then also like, how does that even fall under HIPAA laws?
Right.
If the law says you're not allowed to ask people about their health care in any way, how is this okay? What if I got the vaccine and I didn't want to tell anybody I got it? Do I not have that right to privacy anymore under HIPAA?
This is the thing. I think it's completely preposterous that they're making people do this. It's crazy.
It's absolutely nuts.
It's crazy. So I don't agree with this at all. I think it's great if you want to have it, and it's great if you don't. And it's called America. We used to have choices.
Yeah.
And so I just have a problem with that.
That does remind me, because my driver's license is about to expire in June. And so I went to get it renewed like in advance. And did you guys know, everybody needs to know this, as of October 1st, everyone has to have a real ID in order to fly. So if you don't have a real ID, you got to get it before October 1st if you're planning on traveling by airplane. So it's like you have to show a
passport.
Kinda, yeah. Like I had to show a passport to get it. Or you have to have like all kinds of other ID in order to get the real ID. And then that's what you have to have in order to fly. Some states automatically, when they give you a driver's license, it is a real ID. But some states like ours, you have to ask for it. You know what I mean? Like it's a separate process than just getting a driver's license.
Right.
So anyway, everybody make sure you got your real ID by October 1st because that's
happening. Great advice. Really great advice because a lot of people don't even know that that's happening.
I had no idea. And it was my husband that told me because his driver's license was expiring too, and he went and found out about it and was like, oh crap, I have to have this anyway. So yeah, get that. Okay, Satan shoes. What the hell? So I know Candace Owens is fighting with Lil Nas X now on Twitter.
Is she really?
Governor Nome is fighting with him. Yeah,
so
like
she's fighting with him. Yeah. So how does he defend this, or does he not? Is he like?
Super he's defending it. Oh yeah, like his music video that like inspired the shoes. It shows him like it simulates him having sex with the devil.
Right.
So it's disgusting. And he's disgusting. Right. And now these shoes are also disgusting. So 666 pairs of these shoes that contain a drop of human blood. They run about $1,000 a piece. And of course, they'll be all the rage. They're already all the rage.
People will buy them like crazy. I mean, they'll sell out. They'll completely sell out. And Nike is doing, this is Nike, man.
Nike is like, this is not us. We have nothing to do with this.
Well, wait, then who is it?
It's a company called MSCHF. How they were able to use the swoosh, I have no idea. But Nike came out yesterday and they were like, this is not our shoe. We don't endorse this shoe. This has nothing to do with Nike.
Well, then I can't believe they're not suing over the swoosh.
Well, they should because because there is a swoosh. I don't know how they're able to do that.
There's like a total swoosh on these. Yeah. My God, it's like I have the picture right here. It's an absolute swoosh.
I know, it's a total swoosh. Thank you, Amy Wheatley, for the super sticker. Yeah, but it's MSCHF, and Nike came out yesterday and said, these are not ours and we do not endorse them.
Yeah, that is sketch to me. That's
I don't understand it either because Candace would know that. And I saw somebody tell her, listen, it's not Nike. And she was like, okay, thanks for telling me that. But then still on her Instagram live, she posted saying everybody needs to boycott Nike. But Nike's saying it's not our shoe. So I don't know. It's very confusing to me.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but you don't just put on that's like a, I mean, that it can be, look at that. I mean, that is a swoosh.
Oh, yeah. That's a total swoosh.
You don't get to do that. That's huge. I can't believe Nike isn't like that. We're going to sue. If that's sketch to me, that whole thing is sketch. It's one thing for Nike to be like, we have nothing to do with it. And another thing entirely for them to be like, we're suing this person because they're using our brand mark. I mean, that's
what they should do.
I feel like this is all completely sketch, but anyways.
It is.
Yeah, I mean, because it says the classic Air Max 97s have been revamped. That's what it is.
And that's true. I mean, they have revamped an already existing Nike shoe, but it wasn't Nike that did it, is what Nike is saying.
But that's just completely asinine. You can't do that. That's, oh my God.
I know. And thank you, conservative babe, Mrs. Hinkle. She said you need ID to fly, but not to vote. I couldn't roll my eyes harder if I wanted to.
Right.
Tell me about
You're absolutely right. And then they put Luke 10:18 on the side. And it's a passage that references Satan's banishment from heaven. These are disgusting. I can't. It's like I put this on my wall, on my Facebook wall yesterday, and people were like, "This isn't real, right? Are these real? Like these can't be real. Like people can't believe like this is a real thing, you know?" And I'm just like, yeah, because we're also distracted by like fake potato and their genders. And all this other crap that's going on in culture, right? This is what they're doing. They're distracting people with culture, and then we got this garbage. And kids are seeing this. Kids are seeing this. Kids are seeing WAP, and that's okay. But yet, Dr. Seuss is not okay. It's like, what the hell are we doing? Well, what is even going on?
We're so totally losing the culture war because the fact that this is what is desirable, this is like the hot new thing and everybody wants it. It's just, I can't, why?
Well, because let's just get real. God is gone. God is nowhere to be found. It's like, and you talk to a Democrat, and in 2012, they took God out of the platform, and that was totally okay. They go ahead and they use God when they need him, right? Yeah. And then they're like, but he's not convenient at sometimes. We don't want him around. We're talking about things like abortion, things like that. We can't have him. We can't have him. So you just go ahead and sit over there, God. We can't. We can't have you here.
You just take a seat.
You take a seat over there. We don't need you. We're going to use you when you're convenient. But then when you're convenient, we're going to go ahead and use you, and we want you for votes and stuff. You know what I mean? It's like, okay. It's our culture is rotting.
I know.
Absolutely rotting.
And what? And
Gross.
the fact that Lil Nas X is so defiant and such a jerk on Twitter about this. Like Kristi Noem tried to post like photos of the shoes and was talking about just how absolutely awful and lost this all is, and he was like, you're like a real ass governor and you're tweeting at me about this, go do your job. He's just such a disrespectful a-hole, but this is where we are. This is our culture now. It's horrible.
Yeah,
I wanted to show you a TikTok. Do you remember Gavin McInnes?
I do remember him.
Yeah, so he had his glory days, I guess, back in the day, and then he started Proud Boys, and then he removed himself from Proud Boys, and he's been banned from almost every social media platform, but he's still doing the things. And I saw a TikTok of him interviewing some Black Lives Matter proponent girl who's just an absolute idiot, and you have to listen to how he catches her in he stumps her because she's trying to say that America sucks, essentially, when it comes to its support for Black people. And he's like, well, compared to who? And the look on her face is priceless, but also what she says just shows that he completely caught her. Ready?
Yes.
Take responsibility for the system
Oh, wait a
we
minute.
created.
Let me make sure that you get the whole thing. Damn it! Sorry. I want to make sure it starts right at the beginning.
Okay.
The dominant narrative in America is white people are evil, white people suck, we should be ashamed of ourselves, and
I don't think we should be ashamed of ourselves. I think that we should take responsibility for the system that we've created.
the best system in the world?
We do not have the best system
Who
in the
has a
world.
better system?
There are many European countries that are much better off
Oh,
than
you
us.
mean like the European countries with a higher density of whites, like Northern Europe?
That's one way to phrase it, I guess.
You don't mean Turkey.
No.
You don't mean Eastern Europe
No.
with the communists. So the only time you can come up with a system that's better than America, it's a country that's more white than America. I don't understand.
I don't know what to say to that, so.
The dominant narrative in America.
She's
Right?
like,
She's just like,
she's like,
crap.
oh shit, I'm gonna go crawl in a hole. I'm gonna go crawl in this hole.
I mean, I love how uncomfortable he made her. It was
Uh-huh.
just priceless.
I know.
Thank you, Rex. Thank you very much. And then I also have a fun TikTok to show you because that one's like serious.
That was so great. I love it. But she's like, I'm an intellectual. I'm gonna go crawl in a hole.
I know. I just loved her face. Like
I know.
She just okay. Are you ready? This is like so. This of course this cracked me up because it's total dad joke time. Are you
Yes.
ready?
Yes.
What?
Someone in here is possessed by an owl.
Who?
Hey, Mom. Someone in here is possessed by an owl.
What are you talking about?
Someone in here is possessed by an owl.
Who?
Oh my god, those were so great.
I don't know why I love those so much. They scared the crap out of these women. And he'd already caught them in the who joke. I mean, why did he have to scare them on top
Oh my
of
god,
that?
that is so something that Jackson would do to you.
Oh my god, speaking of being scared, so my parents had a rattlesnake in their backyard. Yeah.
They live. Listen, y'all. Her parents live in Tucson.
Oh my god, I have to show you the picture of this thing.
They just moved there. They retired.
And she's so scared. She's
And
so
they-
scared of rattlers. And of course, of all the people's houses that
They-
this snake would decide to like hang out on their back patio, and it's theirs. Look, it is a snake. And so they had to call the people, and the people came and had to take it away.
What do you mean the people? Who are the people?
It was taken away by, let me see.
like the snake handling people. I'm trying to understand.
The fire department. The fire department came and took it away.
The fire department. They handle snakes there.
I guess so.
Oh
But like
my
now
God.
my mom's all, how am I supposed to ever enjoy my patio again? And I don't know. Like, I don't think I could ever go outside again. If that was in my backyard, they have a teeny tiny yard, which means it was like right there next to their house.
You see it. You see. It's funny that you say that because when we were in Texas this past week, I was asking our rancher friends. We went to lunch with our rancher friends on Saturday. Was it Saturday? Yes, Saturday. I was like, I haven't seen a snake yet. I can't believe I haven't seen a snake yet. Because I was walking the property, not this past Saturday, but the Saturday before, with the guy who owns the ranch. And he was helping me, like, I was trying to understand how to turn the water on, because it was right when I got there. And I was like, I need to know how to turn the water on, because I need water in the cabin. And he had turned it off when we had the big freeze in Texas.
Oh, that's right. And your pipes are all fine? Everything's fine?
Everything's fine. Thank God, right? So he was showing me where the water is at the front of our property, because he was nice enough to go turn it off and everything. And I think he's the reason that we are okay, because he had turned the water off. Anyways, and we were walking around the pasture, and I was like, I go, is it snake season? And he was like, yes, ma'am. And I was like, oh God. And so I was looking around. And so you have to really look at the ground and make sure that you're not going to like step on anything. And they like to hide in where the bluebonnets are, where those pretty blue flowers are.
Which is where you would be drawn to as a person.
It's where everybody's drawn to, right? Because you want to go look at the bluebonnets, take pictures where they are, and like pick them and all that kind of stuff. That's where the snakes hang out. So he was telling me, he was like, yeah, so just, watch them. He goes, if you see the ground move, that's like, and I'm freaking out. And so I was telling him this past Saturday, I'm like, I can't believe I've never seen one. I mean, on our property, it's a pretty decent sized property. I've never, and the lady piped in, and she was like, oh, you'll see him. You'll see him. And so she's like, it's just a matter of time. You're just not there all the time. You'll see him. And so I'm like,
oh my God.
And I'm like, oh my God, the day that I see a rattlesnake is going to be the day that I poop my pants. I mean, it's just, y'all, it's going to be bad. It's going to be bad. It's going to be so bad. And they shoot them. I mean, they shoot the snake.
Don't you have to have like amazing aim though? Because I'm not going to get close enough to shoot it like right there.
I guess, but there are certain guns that are better than others that you shoot snakes, right?
Oh my
God! They shoot them. So
Jay Furs Real sent a super sticker asking if the real ID is only for international flights. I don't think that's the case. I think it's for all flights, domestic and international.
Yeah, I think
so. Make sure you get it. For sure.
Oh my God, you guys.
Oh my God, snakes. Oh.
Don't pick bluebonnets. Yeah, I know, right? Don't do it.
And I didn't realize, I guess like in Arizona, it's kind of all year round because they don't really have a winter, but it's so early. It's not even April. And for her to see a snake already sunning itself on the back, oh God.
Somebody said chickens help keep them away. I don't think that's true. They actually like the chickens because they find them in their coop. They find the rattlesnakes in the coop. So we won't have chickens because of that. I don't want to deal with rattlesnakes in coops.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Right. I'm not dealing with that.
Did you already give all your chickens away?
We haven't. We still have some. We're probably going to give them just some neighbors here.
Oh, okay.
We have I think we have 9 or 10 left.
Okay.
So we're just going to give them away. Yeah.
Wow. Mm-hmm. Well, I wanted to make mention too, because I still got a bunch of messages about this over the weekend. If you're wondering why you didn't see us on Facebook on Friday, it's because I accidentally somehow streamed this to my personal page instead of the Chicks on the Right page. And so I ended up like having to share it to the main page. I have no idea how that happened. I went ahead and like unlogged myself from StreamYard, which is our streaming platform that we use, and re-logged in. And I think it's fine because I know we have 4,700 people in here right now. So I think it's working the way it should. I don't know why I didn't even notice that last Friday. I should have noticed that there was nobody here. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
But everybody came to YouTube. So like so many people were on YouTube that it worked out. Yeah.
Oh, really? Because they were looking for us? They were
they were looking.
That's so funny. That's good. Well, maybe people will start kind of looking at different platforms and stuff. That's really good. Yeah, so we're on Facebook, the real Facebook now, right?
Yes, yes, okay. I checked and I can tell just from the numbers that we're in the right place.
All right,
I don't know.
Good. And then
really
you guys,
weird.
I'm traveling again this week because I can't. It's never going to stop. I just can't.
Well, and so that means there's only going to be 3 videos this week because I'm traveling on Friday. So we will have, obviously we just had a video today. There will be one tomorrow, and we'll also be recording our regular deep dive podcast. And then a Thursday. Mm-hmm. But like Wednesday and Friday, there will not be a video. So just know that.
Where are you going on Friday?
We're heading to South Carolina on Friday.
And then next week you're going to be on spring break, right?
Next week I'll be on spring break, but we'll still do videos here and there. I just don't know when exactly, but we'll still do them.
She's not working on spring break like I worked. She's actually going to have a spring break.
I'm going to try to have a spring break.
Right.
I would like to very much do
We'll
that.
just figure out when we're going to do videos because I will be working still, and I don't know what the deal is. We'll just kind of figure that out.
Yeah,
So-
we'll definitely have them. I don't know if it'll be every day, but for sure there will be a lot. And maybe there will be a weekend one. Who knows? Like, we'll just have them willy-nilly when it works for both of us. So we'll keep everybody, we'll give as much notice as we possibly can, but there also might be some that are just a surprise.
Exactly. We will figure it out. We'll kind of see if we can figure out some sort of a schedule and let you guys know.
Yeah.
Okay. But this week is just kind of, it sucks, but it is what it is, until we are independently wealthy. This is just the way that it has to work, you guys. Sorry. Yeah, because I have to travel again this week. So, okay, you guys, bring it in.
Bring it in.
Bring it in. Bring it in. You guys have a great day. We will talk to you tomorrow.
Thank you, Morgan McCoy. She sent us a super sticker right in the nick of time. Thank you very
Morgan.
much. She's saying there's a Zoom tonight for the Chicks on the Right Insiders group. So make sure that you attend the Zoom if you're a Chicks on the Right Insider. If you're not an insider, you can join by looking for Chicks on the Right Insiders on Facebook. And then you'll have an extra Zoom.
You guys have a great day. We will talk to